Ikasan Online Tutorials. My name is Michael Stewart and I'm a core developer on the Ikasan Enterprise Integration Platform. And today I'm going to be providing a brief demonstration of the Ikasan Replay Service. The Ikasan Replay Service provides a mechanism for recording and replaying data events. Flows can be configured to record events as they are received by the consumer of the flow prior to any mutations of that data within the flow. Replay events are serialized and persisted to the underlying data store as well as to the text index if one is configured. Once data events have been recorded, they can be replayed back into the flow from which they were recorded in either the same environment they were recorded in or into another environment in which the same module and flow is deployed. This service provides two valuable features. Firstly, in the unlikely event that data has not arrived at its intended destination, the data can be replayed into the same flow in the same environment within which it was recorded, thus providing a fallback approach to the guaranteed delivery of data. The second feature allows for the data that has been recorded from one environment to be replayed into another environment. This is particularly useful when troubleshooting problems or providing quality assurance against new developments that require real data for the purposes of testing. Now on to a demonstration of the replay service. First thing I'm going to do is log into the Ikasan dashboard that I've got installed locally on my machine. I'm just using the default admin username and password. And you can see there that I've got a number of Ikasan modules deployed into this environment. And the first one of interest here is the demo JMS module. This is the one that was created as part of my JMS archetype video. It's a very, very simple module that comes bundled with Ikasan and can be generated easily. It has one flow in it, and that flow is simply consuming from a JMS consumer and publishing messages to a JMS producer and then onto a JMS topic. I'm going to remove these wiretaps, they're not necessary for this demonstration. The second module of interest is the message generator module, and that's another module that I've developed which is simply generating data, random data that's used for demonstrating the way that these particular services work. I'm going to stop that for a minute. What we're going to do is go back to the JMS flow, and we're going to set up this flow to record. So what we want to do is go into the flow configuration. The way I access flow configuration is double clicking anywhere on the diagram there inside the flow. And you can see there that I've got a couple of options, and one of them being is recording. So there's a flag there that I can toggle. So I'm going to set this to true. The recorded events time to live is 30 days, and I'm going to save that. I'm going to stop and start my flow so that configuration change takes effect. And you can see there now that the recording icon has appeared, which indicates that this flow is now set up to record data when any data travels through this flow. I'm going to go back over to the trade generator. I'm going to start that. So that's now generating our sample data for us. When I come back over here, the next screen of interest is the Ikasan search screen. So I'm going to just change it so that we're only searching for replay events. If I hit search there, you can see that various events are now being recorded by the system. So these are our replay events. You can see there that over time that list is going to grow. Right, so we've captured some replay events there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop my message generator flow because I've got enough events for the purpose of this demonstration. So how many have we got? We've got 20 events there that have been generated. We can click into those. We can have a look at the events. So these are ActiveMQ messages. So we've kind of got an ActiveMQ wrapper on them. You can see the timestamp. Now, the purposes of recording the data is so that I can replay them back through a flow. Now, as I spoke about in the introduction to what the replay service was, I might want to do that because I'm testing data. I'm testing flows in another environment, so I can target that data to another environment. Or it may be a fail-safe mechanism for me to do something in the same environment. But what we're going to do is just to prove that these replay events hit our flow. I'm going to come back over to my flow here, and I'm going to just reintroduce a YTAP onto the producer component. So I'm going to put a YTAP event after that component. Now, in order to demonstrate how to replay the events once they've been recorded, the first thing I'm going to do is search for all of the replay events that we've captured. You can see there we've got 20 events that have been captured. Double click on those and have a look at the data that was captured and the time that it was captured. In order to replay those events, what I want to do now is select them all and press the replay button. I'm going to put in the target module URL. This is the URL that the underlying module is bound to. The username and password that gives me REST access to that module. And a comment. And hit the replay button. And there we have it. Our 20 events have been replayed. What I can now do is a YTAP search. So the time was roughly 5:27 AM. And I can see that there were 20 events written. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So they've all been wiretapped and they've been replayed. I can just as easily go back. You can see there's 1750 results. If I want to replay that same set again, go back, hit the replay button, put in the target module, the username and password, and replay. And you can see there now, we've got our YTAP events hitting the system. And we got 1717 total. So that's the 20 new YTAP events now. So you can see there that what we've been able to do is configure our flow to record data events. Once we've recorded those data events, we've subsequently searched for the replay events and we've replayed them into our target environment. And then we've done a YTAP search to prove that they've hit the service bus at this YTAP point here. So hopefully that tutorial has been informative. Thank you very much for your time today, and we'll see you in the next video. Well, thank you very much for tuning into Ikasan Online Tutorials. If you'd like further information on the Ikasan Enterprise Integration Platform, go to github.com/ikasaneip. That's lowercase ikasan uppercase EIP. All the links will be in the descriptions of the videos associated with the Ikasan Online Tutorials. And if you've liked what you've seen today, please subscribe to the Ikasan Online Tutorial YouTube channel. We'll see you next time.